Welcome to our next Instagram live talk. We are speaking today with the artist Christian Stefanovici about one of his paintings in the exhibition that is not on view at the moment because of the hard lockdown. And here I'm showing you the whole picture and in the surrounding of the exhibition. And here is the artist, Christian.
Hello.
Hi, Christian.
Hello.
Great that you're doing the talk with us today. Christian, when did you do this painting?
This painting was done last year, and some details on the beginning of this year.
Okay, so we're showing it again, and here is Katja.
Welcome.
Katja.
Yeah, this is a very interesting painting, and it's not easy to read, so it's wonderful that we can talk to Christian today to get maybe some hints. The title is Underneath the Bed, and it suggests an interior scenery, but there are some areas in the painting that seem to be not as realistic as we might think when we just hear the title. So what is all these upper part of the painting where we hardly get an orientation?
Spoken in general, this painting is about the conflict of the inside world and the outside world, a conflict between individuality and general society. Like you told, it is an interior that is broken down into sign language, into different signs, and yes, a more abstract language, who culminates or who is especially shown into very abstract gestures or abstract strokes, like fine lines or more vivid lines who came out of a spray can. Yes.
And we might take the upper structure as a window, but we see the construction lines, and you kind of give us a perspective, but then you take it away because all these drips of paint remind us that we are just seeing a painting and not a real room. So what about these different levels and layers of space in this painting?
Yes, the layers are constantly jumping from foreground to background, from this personal perspective to a more general perspective, and are like showing really a conflict of the modern paradigm shift that we are right now living in, as far as it is possible. Yes.
What's also very striking in the colors of this painting, I think, is this obviously this camouflage jacket.
Yes.
Of the person lying underneath the bed, if it's
yes.
if we take it as such, and it kind of melts into the rest of the painting and the background as if someone was really not only hiding underneath the bed in his own imagination, but in a larger context.
Yes.
What about this?
Yes. The main person is lying down this construct, this bed, or this landscape or mountains, how you want to see it, and goes more and more inside himself to reach the outside world again, and is circling in circles around himself in like an echo chamber or a bubble who is done by his own imagination or mind.
Yeah, another layer of reality is maybe connected to this blue light and this object which the person holds in his hand. This is kind of an open hole to bring us in a completely different sphere. What's that?
Maybe I'm just a little throwback to the colors because you asked before. We got this really complementary working colors, this cyan and this maybe more going to magenta that are both come down to not being too sharp into the eyes, and so are also melting more or less in a general activity. But this light comes out from this object that is more or less mystical and can also be described as a modern object, like smartphone. The working title of the painting was also the shitposter. Shitposter is a person who trawls in the internet or occupies himself with stupid posting activities. But it can also be seen as a person who is searching for some new qualities or information, and yes, it can be also like an object of occult or magic. It's not really clear decided what it is.
And also this camouflage pattern reminds of a very adult situation, like a real warrior or a soldier.
Yes.
But also we find this pattern very often in an urban space and as a identifying with a like hard society situation where people live together in seemingly peace. But also the person lying down is kind of defenseless at this moment. So, and also hiding underneath the bed is something that I remember from my own childhood. That was a safe place.
Yes.
Is there a safe place in this painting at all?
It's really interesting that you ask this question, because I think when I remember of the picture I got about under the bed, it is some kind of a safe space, like between the lines in like on a war place, between the lines in your Schützengraben. I don't know what the Schützengraben in English, but under the bed as a child, I remind it's also the dark place where entities, ghosts or something like this are living. And so it is not an absolute safe space. In contrary, it's like the person who went out to search something that he is afraid of, like this fairy tale. I don't know, der Junge, der Auszug, um das Fürchten zu lernen in German, from the Brother Grimm. And I think also he went as far as is possible for a person in our modern times. He took a personal retreat, like migrating to their own inner space because of the dangers of the outside world. But there's also no freedom, so it goes even more into the detail to find the point who is jumping in from one to another, and even there he can't find really peace. And through this, he recognizes this, and then he comes into like a paranoid state between being manic and also depressed. And yes, this is the general conflict, I think, about a person in modern time, this painting, and of society in the times of paradigm shift.
Maybe switching now to a more painterly look on this painting. Maybe this is also characteristic for your work, that you bring together the different techniques, painterly techniques, also hybrids, because sometimes if you see it in an academic way, it would be against the dogma to combine these techniques.
Yes.
We see brushwork, we see drawing, we see spray paint. So
Yes.
you're melting a lot of different painterly approaches.
Yes, I go as far as to even make mistakes, but not by accident, with full consciousness. But I like to throw different aspects that are going through a conflict again. Because you can't divide the inner lying narrative from the technique that I'm using. They are melting together, and it's a juxtaposition of styles. And on the one hand, I'm hoping that they come well together. On the other side, I'm also hoping that they are disturbing and giving something to think.
Yeah. A couple of days ago we talked about the other paintings, and we found again and again spots of negative space. And
yes.
This is maybe another painterly technique, is not painting, because you leave some areas completely free of paint.
Yes, yes. It is like analyzing the space with not worked on space as another sign. The not being here is also a presence of something, and yes, it is also a tool to show significance to the medium.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Christian. Thank you very much, Katja. And have a nice weekend. And thank you for watching. And we will be online soon again, maybe next week. Bye bye.